Okay, so we're going to set up Bitwarden. So the idea of Bitwarden is so that you can have a password manager and look after your passwords rather than using the same password on every single website.
Right, so like it's like a vault thing.
Yeah, it's like one box, so you have one password that you have to remember.
So why can't I just save them in Google?
Problem with Google and other browsers is that they're very easy to hack. And so that if you downloaded any malware, the first thing it does is it gets all your passwords out of there. Whereas Bitwarden Password Manager encrypts everything so that it's locked in and no one else can get it. So it's like your bank vault.
Okay, cool. So what do I do?
Okay, so you go to bitwarden.com and there's a couple of different options. They have a Teams one for a business where you can share passwords between them, but we'll just sign up for a free account.
Okay. So clearly I click on here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Put in your email address. You want a long password, so nothing too weak. So it wants to be long, and you need to remember this. There is no way that you can recover it. So it's the one password that you have to remember, and you don't want to write it down anywhere or put it on a piece of paper. It needs to be something that you can actually remember.
What happens if I do forget it?
If you forget it, you've lost access to your vault. So it's important you remember it. It's important it's not being used anywhere else. Okay, you can put a hint in here to help remind you, but be very careful because obviously if somebody is trying to hack you, they're going to use that hint as well. So I tend to put no.
Okay.
That's my hint.
Okay, cool. So where is this saved then? Save. So what do I click on here?
Yeah, so that's to do with the browser itself. So we don't want to do that. We say
so never. So this is what we were talking about before when I was like, why can't I just save it to Google?
Yeah.
So we never want to do this.
Correct.
Because it's unsafe. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Right. So now I have to enter that awesome password
Yes.
again that I've remembered. Okay, cool. And once again, I don't want to save my password, right?
No, and in fact you can turn that off from asking.
Okay, we'll do that later though.
Yep. Now you're in. If you just verify your email address, so just click send email. Cool. So now if we want to show how to use it, we really want to install the app within the browser.
Okay.
And you can do this on your phone, and there's lots of different apps. So if we go back to bitwarden.com, maybe open another tab. Cool, and then just go to downloads, and then scroll down. We see you've got options for desktop, Mac, web browser. So
sorry, hold up here. So what are these? When these downloads, they mean that it creates like an app on your desktop?
That's right. So it's just different ways to access it.
And these are like add-ins to your web browser, so it's just like one of these little things
convenient.
up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's handy. And then mobile apps, it's easy to download.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet, yo.
So yeah, on your mobile phone, you can download the app, and then you can set it as your autofill within the settings, which means that it's really easy to fill things out. Anyway, so if we are using Edge, so go down to Microsoft Edge. Yep. Click on that, and just go get. And add extension. Right, there we go. So that's added that extension. Gives you a little how-to of how it works. And you can see that you've now got a little vault up the corner here.
Oh, I see, this little guy.
Yeah, so if you click into that, and you just need to log in. And the good thing about Bitwarden is even the people that run Bitwarden don't have access to your passwords because they're totally encrypted from them as well.
Oh, that's handy. Oh, cool.
So you've got a few different tabs across the bottom. The first tab is whatever relates to the password for this particular website that you're looking at.
So can you give me an example?
So if you went analog on there, see it automatically fills out the URL to be the URL that you're looking at.
Okay, so can we go to a different website other than Bitwarden? Like say maybe Facebook?
Yep.
So then if I Bitwarden
Yeah,
here,
if you click on there.
and then
If you had a Facebook one in there, it would automatically show at this point, and you could just click on it to go in. But
Okay.
because you don't, yes, you'd have to add one in there.
and I can do that here or here, right?
Correct.
That's so
Yep.
easy. Oh, I see. So it's got Facebook, and then I'll just make up some crazy
Yep.
username. Oopsie.
So there, what you can do is you can type in your existing one, but you can also generate a password. So if you just say yes. So here you've got the choice of you're doing a complicated password like that, or you can do a passphrase, which I actually like better. And then I normally turn on capitalize and include number, just to make it a little bit more complex.
Well, and so what? Like you want to have at least how many characters in your password?
Well, minimum of 12, ideally sort of 16.
Okay, cool. So I can then select
Yep.
that, and that's my new password.
That's your new password, and then save
and
that.
save. Okay,
Yep.
cool. So it's got like, oh, cool. So, and only I can see this?
Yes, only you can see that.
So what if someone like comes along to my computer and like goes to get on, like sees Facebook and then sees that I've got Bitwarden and they're like, oh, cool, I can log into your Facebook. Like how unsafe is that?
Yeah, well, that is a risk. I mean, that's why it's really important to lock your computer when you walk
Right.
away. The other thing is usually there are some settings around when it logs out. Some settings are if your computer's restarted, it will log out. But there's also settings of where you close the browser itself. So you just remember to close the browser.
Yeah, cool. So
Yeah.
if I close this, Bitwarden will log
You'll
out?
be logged out, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I'm going to try that.
Yep.
Where do I go now?
So you're in Edge.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I see. It's got that little lock on there.
Yeah.
So it means I'm logged out. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yep, got it.
There's also an option to set up a PIN, which makes it a little bit faster to log in as well.
I need to log back in, do I?
Yeah, log back in, yes.
That password's so awesome. I guess once you're like get used to using it all the
Yeah.
time and stuff, it's
At least it's only one to remember.
yeah, rather than like a million, eh? Oh yeah,
Sweet.
cool.
Cool. So your other options along the bottom, you've got My Vault. That'll just show all your logins that you've saved in there.
Yeah, it's just got that one.
Yep. And you can do find. So in the search at the top, you can just search for like Facebook or whatever the site's
cool.
called. You can also put things like cards in there. So your credit cards for paying online. You can add those in there, which is really handy.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay.
Identity. What's this? Like ID cards and stuff, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
ID
yeah.
cards.
Okay, so like your passport and everything, if you need that.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Secure
notes.
notes.
So secret notes to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta have those.
Interesting. I don't have those, but cool.
Okay, so if we go back to Facebook again, we'll just show you how it fills it out. And so you can see that it's identified that Facebook is a login, so it said 1. And if you had, say, a couple of Facebook accounts, it would show 2 there. Okay, so you just click on that, and you just click on it, and bang, it's filled it out for you. You don't ever need to know that password, it's not important.
That's cool.
There's another way of doing it. If you weren't at Facebook, you could actually click on there, go to your logins, see it there, and you've got this little launch here, which will take you straight to it.
Just like that.
Just like that, and then fill it out.
Cool.
And within Teams, so there are some pricing options around Teams, so that's really good for a business.
So what if I save like my own personal passwords, like for Facebook or anything like that, in my Teams one? Like, what does that mean that my whole team can see?
No, so within Teams you have kind of like folders, but they're called collections, and those are shared amongst the team, but your passwords that are not shared, only you can see them and no one else has access to them. Doesn't matter whether someone is an administrator, they do not have access to your vault.
Wow, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
it's
So
really
it's-
designed with security in mind.
Yeah, smart. So that $3 a month, is that New Zealand dollars?
No, that's
or-
actually American dollars.
Okay, cool. And so if someone wants to sign up for this,
Yep.
do they sign up via the website, like say for the $3 per user per month or whatever, and then we can support them through like getting it set up and
Yeah, that's
making
right.
it work and everything?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We can help set them up. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think like sometimes when you see stuff like this, you're just like, ugh, this setup. But honestly,
I know.
like from using it, from experience, I actually just don't think I could live without it now. Like it's so
Yeah.
handy.
Yeah, I mean, there is that set up to do, but once it's set up,
Same
it's
with
so
everything,
easy.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the set, like we keep saying that set up, it's actually not even bad.
But you think about like with accountants and things, you know, they're running people's Xero accounts. You wouldn't want them storing all their clients' logins, details to their accounting and things like
No,
that.
you're right. Yeah.
Just on a bit of paper or in some Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is cool. Very cool.
Cool.